All right. We got our all-new Cohiba Series M Roja. Made in Miami, right? Allegedly? I think it is. Dude, it's 20, 30 minutes for me. Not even, right? At nighttime, no traffic. Put on a little Miami Vice music. Shit, I could be there in like 18, 19 minutes. We got our first Cohiba with closed foot. We got this going on. And trust me, I got ready for this, baby. We're right near, I'm pretty much in Miami, right? I walk down the beach. I'm close enough. And it is what it is. We're going to find out. A dense pack, but not super heavy weight for it. A big boy size. We'll get into that. I'll look up the stats. I don't remember the size. I don't remember the wrapper. Was it Corojo? Was it Nicaraguan? I think so. Dominican, the filler. We'll find out. I'll look up that shit. Bottom line is, though, I'm going to cut this cap. Oh, first non-Cuban, general, American-owned Cohiba with a cap like that? Ooh, little piggy. Maybe are they going after? Are they really going after? Yo, someone in Cuba is a little pissed right now. Oof, right? Oof. But you don't really see Cubans like that. So we'll find out. I like the color scheme, and I have no idea what to expect from this. It might be stronger than the normal M, which is beautiful flavor, but not super strong. Let's get ready, baby. Could you fucking pick the things up so I can walk down the street? I literally just got here. All right, the night's not over. It's dramatic. Thanks a lot, cocksucker. Is that all you got? Go fuck yourself. Well, we're here. Man will find a way. And my phone is propped up on an upside-down water bottle that I bought at a 3 a.m. pizzeria. I'm very excited to try this. I'm always excited to try new stuff in general. Under Cohiba, I forgot to look up the blend. I know I said I would do that, and I didn't lie when I said that, but I just forgot. You're gonna have to either forgive me or hold that resentment. It's easier to forgive, right? It's easier to let go of shit, right? Close. Ooh, that's nice. There you go. Normally I light it up off the camera, but being this is a closed foot, kind of want to see what's going to happen. Yeah. A little strange having a Cohiba that's with a closed foot. A lot of flavor off the bat. And that thing lit up really easy. That was part of the factor that I was talking about, that this had a full pack, but didn't feel very heavy for its size. Maybe the type of tobacco it has, it ignites very well. And how a cigar operates and how a cigar works is part of a blend. I mean, I know people say it's all about flavor, and then it obviously has to work. You know, good construction, but the speed that things burn at, or how fast or how slow, and all of it combined, you could have a cigar burning too fast, a cigar burning too slow, and then of course you have perception of what people like, what people don't like. You get comfortable in this chair. How you doing? You come here a lot, baby? How you doing, Rich? You feel like you're Richie's date? How you doing? You want a drink or something like that? You want a Fanta? Yeah. Yeah, you know, yeah. I'm a small guy. Yeah, small guy. You know, it's just, 40-year-old guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm small. I'm a bitch. You know, people pick on me a lot. I'm a bitch. I'm afraid of people, you know. This is for the fans of the show. We do a lot of joking. I don't care. I'm actually a very humble guy. You know, when the show's on, it's part of it. It's kind of like acting. It's a shtick. It's a fuck. And honestly, what am I acting for? AP and the thong? Shout out to AP. Miss that guy. Great dude. So far, it's a medium plus. off the bat. Oof, yeah. It's actually heavy, medium, plus right there. Not medium full, there's a difference. Heavy, medium, plus. There is a great amount of nice controlled spice that's lively. A really nice complex sweetness that's lively. The finish is kind of long, not super long, and not super heavy. But not yet, we're just 1/8 of an inch in here. Overall though, is the cigar good? Absolutely. Overall though, is it worth the $30? But it's MSRP. Look, at that point you're into premium cigars like, you know, Opus X, etc. High-end Padron family Reservas, etc. Or maybe even Padron 64 where you live in New York, $30. At the end of the day, I mean, you know, it's a luxury cigar, luxury product. You don't have to buy it. And these things cost money. The construction on this is top-notch. The look and feel is very nice. We'll see how it operates, but it's just something that even if it's great, I'm going to try once and, you know, move on to it, wait for next year's release and enjoy it, you know. If you got the ducats like that and you want to buy a box, then God bless, you know. Here's the funny thing about, like, I'm a mid-tier guy, right? I'm a middle-class guy. And you got to own that shit. If you think you're bigger than what you are, you're going to be lower than what you are. You got to humble yourself. As a mid-tier guy, I'd rather enjoy a nice, in this case, this is a high-end premium Cohiba for $30, but eat at home. You know, say, you know, have some oatmeal and prunes for breakfast. Where you get people that will go out every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with stupid shit, you know, Starbucks and this, and 7-Eleven and donuts and fucking bagels then going out, or getting eggs, bacon, egg, and cheese going out. You could have ate at home, made something healthier, and then fucking going to Subway for lunch, and then, you know, and then ordering, you know, Domino's delivered for $48 for 2 shit pies, you know, plus tip, you know, and delivery fee. Like, and you don't have to sit. I mean, you could smoke, you know, great mid to luxury cigars on, and also what your team is luxury is. That's a prerogative. Some people mid-tier is a luxury. If you're used to smoking like Quorum, then you go to like My Father, LFD, which are great mid-tier brands. That's a luxury. So I mean, I think luxury is, in my opinion, is something that's above what you're used to. If you're used to it, it's not luxury. It's a normality. And if it burns when you pee, that's a disease. That's a very nuanced cigar. That's very comfortable. It doesn't taste like any other Cohiba M. It doesn't taste like any of Cohiba. And it doesn't feel like any other cigar I ever had, meaning it's in a wheelhouse that it's an original blend. And I do respect Cohiba for that. Whether you love them or hate them is what it is, or they're not Cuban, whatever. Each Cohiba is different. The black is different than the red. The red's different than the blue is different than the white with the Connecticut, which is a phenomenal Connecticut. And then you got the Riviera, which is the purple. In the green, you have the M, and there was, you know, a few different M's, and then you have the Roja, and then, you know, and then you have the fucking crazy Spectrum. This is masterclass blending. The blend, oof, I like that. The blend is not good. If you're looking to get your socks blown off and have like an explosive, strong cigar, or if you like the Cohiba Purple is more exciting, darker, heavier, spicier, and more raw than this. I'm not saying that's a raw cigar, but in comparison, this is very sleek, very smooth. This is up there with like an Opus X or something like that, or a luxury cigar. This is an intricate blend with tobacco that was very well thought out and aged very well. It is extremely slick and smooth, but it's a phenomenal profile. Decadent amounts of rich, like salted cashews, like really like, and almost like, you know, do you ever have like cooked nuts? You know what I'm saying? Though, ask your mother. But you know what I'm saying? They're like chestnuts. You know, the nuts get like soft. Picture like it's almost like a soft texture cashew. I can't explain that. Like almost like a roasted cashew, which, you know, say you put it on some type of duck or something like that. That's phenomenal. Rich, salty cashews. holding the smoke, the spice is very unique and it changes. And if this cigar had less age, it would be a lot more powerful. It's got black and red pepper notes that go up to the nose, but you can tell with the age, and maybe we'll see with the size or how early it is if it picks up. But it's a nice medium plus strength. And the red pepper and the black pepper is there, and it moves around. It's not just like stagnant. There's a different. You have flavor that's like a fog, and that's fine if that's what you want to do. They have flavor that's like moving. I prefer moving flavor. That's more lively. Picture like you have champagne has bubbles in it. The flavor moves around. You like your balls tickled, baby. All right, well, this is an adult place. We're just joking around, okay? Let's have some respect. So anyways, I am enjoying this. I think it's a phenomenal cigar. I think, though, it is expensive. And it's a nuanced cigar that if your palate's not clean, you're not going to enjoy this. My palate's clean, baby. 24 hours. Clean. And perfect smoking weather. Even if it fucking rains, man. There's so many great spots here in Del Rey. I got an awning over my head. I don't give a shit. Oof, raw sugar's coming in. Rich roasted fucking soft fucking cashew nuts. Nice black and red pepper. Raw sugar. It's a very reserved, clean notes though. Everything feels like it has good age on it. Not to the point where like it loses its balls, but it lost a lot of raw power. So if you want a cigar with Cohiba more raw power and save the money, go for the Riviera. You know what I'm saying? No, you're gonna have a good time with that. And they are available on Cigar Page at a good deal. So at least somebody told me that. However, this is new and it's not gonna be a deal right now. And I got the first one in the box. This just came in through the Boynton shop at Boynton Smoke Inn. Shout out to them. Got the first one in the box. I would say that the wrapper's a little thicker than like the regular Series M, which I love the Series M's, but I've had some issues where the wrappers are very delicate, so be mindful when you hold these cigars. Now, this is made in Miami, right? At the, what fucking factory was that? I'll look that shit up. It's like 20-30 minutes away from here. I should pay a lot less for the cigar because shipping must have been, I mean, they literally, you can't get any fucking close. Like literally, they made this shit in Miami and they shipped it to what? To Del Rey? What is that, a 25-minute ride? I should have got a lower price for shipping. Look at me being a cocksucker. I'm making a joke. I'm going to come back here. Very slow burning cigar. I'm also taking my time with that. I'm really enjoying this. It's a very high class Cohiba, a beautiful flavor. It's about 70% darkness. So it feels darker than maybe the classic M. Really nice coffee note just came to the mix though. But it's, I'm not gonna use the word like a delicate blend, but it's a very polished blend. So, is this a weak cigar? No, it's medium plus right now. But if you're looking for like Padron, or you're looking for, a higher end cigar, but that's still strong, or like a David off Nicaragua, it's not that kind of party. Right there, he went to medium full. I'm very happy about that. I'm so happy. This is a big cigar. I don't know the size, but look it up. What is it, 6 and change by 54? Man, I don't know shit about these things, but I know how to review. I know how to spot bullshit. Is this a bullshit cigar? No. Is it high class? Yeah. Is this a fantastic blend? Sure. It's not gonna taste like anything you ever smoked before. So do you have to buy it? Absolutely not. If you're a Cohiba fan, sure. If you want to just try some new shit and see, what happens, then sure. Like, I mean, look, you don't have to buy these things. But look, you can spend on 1 or 2 drinks you go out tonight, you're gonna spend more than $30 plus tip. Just the tip. So like, fuck it, like, I don't drink, man. And this is cheaper than a lawyer. I don't need to, I don't worry about DWI, right? Because I don't DW. doesn't make any sense, but it would. Officer, I'm glad you pulled you over. I'm glad you pulled yourself over. You did pull yourself. Officer, I'm glad you pulled yourself over and me over. You pulled yourself. And officer, I'm glad we pulled. Officer, I'm glad we are pulled over together. Say that next time. Officer, I'm glad that we're pulled over together. And right now, there's 2 people on the side of the road that haven't had a drink tonight. Say that. See how that works. You got to get the timing right, though. I don't know. And now let me pull something else out. Oh, shit. Not the cock and not the clock. We're back. And deeper into it. We're definitely in our second third. Burn and draw is going great. It's slightly windy outside. I'm not at a razor sharp burn. Does that bother me? No, it doesn't really hurt my chocha. But anytime you're smoking outside with the wind, and the wind's coming from here, from my back, going to my face, from the windows to the walls. I'm not a weatherman, but wise man once says, wind affects cigars. It's not extremely windy out, but it's windy enough to maybe perhaps blow things around. That's what it is. The construction of the draw is fantastic, though. You can see the ring of fire going across it, so that might be an issue. It's a medium full now, baby, but it's so smooth. We're at a medium full, very smooth. The very, very strong nutty note, the cashews with rich salt on them, really nice. But the spice picked up, black pepper, red pepper, and believe it or not, jalapeno. But it's a very reserved jalapeno note. So it has a very nice tingling black and red pepper, and it has a hot red pepper note, but it's got that oily jalapeno note. So this is pretty much a Nicaraguan Corojo binder and wrapper, even though from what I've read, it's saying it's using the same wrapper as the M, the regular, but it's darker though. So of course, you can figure out how that's going to affect that. Because I looked at a box of this compared to the green M, and this was darker. I mean, I looked at a box in person, like not just on the internet. So I probably will drop the ash soon. Very delicious, very reserved, kind of a complex cigar. Is it better than the regular M? I don't think so. I don't just throw these things out because whatever's new. Is it as good as the regular M? In my opinion, yes. But I think the regular M strikes a chord to more people. I think the regular M, for most people, is a little lighter and I think a little more sweeter. Maybe an easier to love cigar. However, if you're looking for something a little darker than the regular M and a little stronger, but still very smooth, this might be something you would enjoy. The finish is very long and heavy right now. So the cigar does pick up, and I'm sure once I drop the ash, I'm going to get even more intensity. Holding the ash does cool down the cherry. So we do have a unified cherry burning, just not at a unified exact line. And that could also be me not rotating it enough, and/or I've been really taking my time with this. So I've been letting that cherry kind of cool down a little bit. Am I enjoying this cigar? Yeah. Would I buy it again? Probably not. And what I mean by that is not that it's a great cigar, but when you get the prices around $30 or a really high-end cigar, I will enjoy it. But for my, even when I'm enjoying, let's say, a luxury cigar, there's a lot of stuff I can get from like $15 to $20 at a luxury side that, I don't have to spend $30. Is it worth the money? Sure, it's a limited edition cigar in a sense, and from a smaller factory, and I'm happy that they're available, that they're making some unique stuff and being made here in America. Now, if this wasn't made in America, if this was made in Dominican Republic, would it be cheaper? My opinion, probably so. What labor will cost, who knows? But am I enjoying this? You bet yourself. So it is what it is. It is a great cigar. It's a good addition to the Cohiba line, which they're always slowly growing. Every year, another line. Not another whole line, but maybe a new edition or a new size. You know, you have the core line. We forgot about the Cohiba Nicaragua, which is a great cigar, which on Cigar Page you can get for nothing too. I'm going to go and come back later on. And by then I'll drop the ash. Oof, yeah, oof. That's a nice, man. That's a nice, oof. Yeah, it's nice and spicy, but very smooth. It's like the edges of the spice is like sandpaper. So it's got a good amount of spice to it, but it's charred wood's coming into the mix too now. It's like I'm being a clairvoyant. Oh, charred wood wants to say something. Yeah, we got nice charred wood with the cashew nuttiness. That's very nice. Complex spices. Not a very earthy cigar. Throw in a nice coffee note in that charred wood. Long heavy finish, kind of a creamy texture to it. I got nothing bad to say about it. Is it a luxury cigar? It is. So for guys that are into higher end cigars, check it out. You know, I'm glad it exists. I don't think it's better than the regular M, but it's not worse. So you figure it out. If you're an M collector, then check this out. You're going to enjoy it, and take it from there. I can't stress it enough. I mean, when it comes to value, you know, I mean, there are other cigars you can get for, you know, 15, 20 bucks that are phenomenal. So, you know, so it is what it is. So, do I like this cigar? I do. I do. I really do. I think it's a very good quality cigar. I think it's a 4.7. I'm really enjoying it, and that's with the price point in there. Look, it's a great luxury cigar. No disappointment at all. But it's not at the point where it's like, bro, drop the presses, you have to get this. So that's an area where if it had that, I would tell you. I'm very happy to be smoking this. The burn's correcting itself as I smoke it. As I am rotating, I'd be conscious of, make sure you rotate your cigars when you're smoking it. You can't just puff on the same side. Don't forget about the other one. Let me drop the ash right now. I'm going to drop this ash. Ash test. I'm going to drop the ash. Let's see initial ash drop. Does it pick up? Picked up. So take what I said into consideration, but if you just get rid of the ash, that's a lot longer, heavier, stronger finish too. Raw sugar more coming in on the finish. So maybe you don't want to hold the ash on this. It's nice holding the ash, but sometimes on cigars that are not super strong, like this is, you know, it was a heavy medium plus to medium full, give or take, depending on your interpretation, but holding the ash could diminish your returns a little bit. So I recommend not holding the ash on this, maybe an inch, but holding that it is a 6.5, I believe, by 54 from what I've read. Yeah, I like it even better. I like it even better without the ash. Oh man. That might bump it up to a 4.75. We'll see at the end, because that's, oof. You get even a lot more flavor without the ash. Holding the ash is pretty, but sometimes all that ash gets in the way. You know, like you meet a girl and she got a great ash, but maybe a terrible personality, but there's so much ash. You're just like, oh, she's so boring to talk to, but this is great ash. We're back, right? How's your balls, right? You good? You all right? It's just getting stronger here in the last third. I'm gonna drop that ash soon. It's a really solid medium full right now. They are advertising, it says like a little stronger version of the M, and it is darker. It's a nice 70%, maybe even a little more. Holding the smoke, there's a really nice cinnamon note that's been coming in. It's like almost like a hot cinnamon. It's like the red pepper note with the cinnamons like combined. Really nice. That's a really nice note. It's like a red hot. All the rest of the flavors are staying the same and being pushed a little harder. Let's get rid of that ash. No touch-ups. That burn just corrected itself. I'm telling you, if it wasn't out here in the wind and also rotating, it wouldn't even been that situation. When you're smoking, either every puff or every few puffs, rotate in your hand or rotate it while you're puffing, and that really helps with getting more of an even burn before you start toasting the sides. Like cigars qualities, let it figure itself out. It's like it has a built-in account. It'll adjust it, get on a budget. Definitely luxury cigar. Do you need to spend $29.99 to have a great cigar? No, but this is more limited edition, and there's other great Cohibas you can get for a lot cheaper, especially on the cigar page. But to try this once, I think it's definitely, worth trying it once. Treat yourself. And if you have a larger budget for cigars, whatever. I mean, then it is what it is. I don't think over time this will be available for really low pricing on cigar page because it's more limited production. Whereas full production Cohiba cigars made in the Dominican Republic, lots of times we can get, as a year goes by or 2 years go by, you can get, even on the Rivieras, the purple, we've been seeing deals on them on cigar page. The best part about this cigar is how much fucking flavor it has and intensity, but yet so chiseled, so smooth, very refined. Very refined. But just like when you're having a Padron 64 or 26, it has a good amount of great flavor, but especially the 64, more robust and slightly gritty, but in a good way. If you're looking for a strong Nicaraguan cigar, this you can tell it has has more age. That's phenomenal, and that Dominican Puerto Cubano in the filler, definitely that's giving that sweet cinnamon note. So am I enjoying this thing? Yeah. It's going to be a 4.75. Enjoy it without the ash. That's my opinion on that. But when I dropped the ash, it gave it more of its full potential. Construction draw and everything is phenomenal, and it should be at that price point. But the point is, the flavor is very refined. It's delicious. It's got a lot of spice with the red and black pepper and sweet cinnamon notes and jalapeno notes coming there to give it a bassier, deeper jalapeno note. This is not going to kick your ass at all, but it's stronger than the regular M. So I'm happy Cohiba made this. It overall gives you a different experience with the M, being darker and heavier, fuller, heavier, longer finish, and definitely more complex spice notes. So am I enjoying this? Yeah. If I could have this again, like on cigar page, like $20, yeah, fuck yeah, I'd probably buy it. For $30, it's still a great cigar, and that's the price. It's limited, and it's made here in America, in Miami, so it is what it is, So if it's your birthday or it's going to be a Christmas gift, when you want to buy yourself a box, in the grand scheme of things, it's still way cheaper than Cuban cigars, and or you run the risk of think you're getting Cubans and you could get a fake. So make sure you go to reputable sources through that. Just ask AP in the comments, and maybe he'll reach out to you and let you know where to go. The charred wood and the coffee note with all that, it's really giving a nice experience. We're done here. I had a little accident. The phone fell down. That's what it is. This is high production value. Well, it's a strong cigar for Cohiba. Not as strong as, let's say, as the Nicaragua or the Riviera, and not as dark as like the Cohiba Black, but compared to like a Red Dot is stronger, darker, maybe perhaps, and compared to the regular M. I really enjoyed it. It's gonna be a 4.75. Maybe not a high value mark with this, but it's definitely worth trying if you're looking to have a luxury cigar and have an experience of something that you haven't tried before. Oof, that spicy sweetness is just getting stronger and stronger. Oof, in the nose. In the fucking nose. So much cinnamon and raw sugar now in this last third. It's like tastes like fucking like spicy hot candy. That's delicious. The last third might be worth the price of admission just to check it out. Try it once, have it on a clean palate. Preferably don't smoke it. When you smoke in a lounge, you're around 10, 20 other cigars of different blends and all that smoke. I don't prefer smoking inside a cigar lounge. I don't mind hanging out outside a cigar lounge, but inside, you know, some guys, you know, it's just, that's my preference though. Because as a reviewer, I'm trying to keep my palate and my nose, you know, as clean as possible when I'm reviewing something. And, you know, it's hard to review something if you're in a lounge with a lot of the smoke going on. The mouthfeel, very intense. Almost a heavy, very heavy medium full. Not gonna say full strength, but yeah, the cigar ramps up and definitely knock the ash off when you're smoking this. I do recommend it. Maybe try it once if you want to try a luxury cigar and you're willing to splurge a little bit for yourself. If not, then hopefully you enjoyed the content. If not, I don't care. If you want to like or subscribe to your life, like yourself. I don't mean that in a vain way, and I also don't mean that within 500 yards of schools or churches, but, you know, like yourself, meaning everyone else says you're worth it. You get bills like, hey, you're worth this, you'll pay it. So treat yourself once in a while, you know what I'm saying, though? What could I say? As a guy here in South Florida, yeah, it is what it is. Really good flavor on this. That's what I enjoyed the most about it. Just the profile's unique and a lot of great flavor. Do you need to spend 30 bucks to have great flavor? No, but you do on this one. So take it or leave it. That's up to you, you know. But it's a solid cigar, 4.75. With, you know, not a huge value mark, but this is a limited edition on their luxury side, so price is the price. I'll see you guys around. You stay fresh. Use 2 quality soaps. Take 2 showers a day. Instead of a 10-minute shower, if you take 1 10-minute shower, take 2 5-minute showers. One before you leave the house, clean up. And then when you get home from work, clean up again, okay? It is what it is. You don't want to go to bed dirty. You don't want to eat your dinner dirty. You know what I'm saying, though? Freshen up. Food tastes better when you're fresh. I can't stress that enough, you know?